Cheers.
Cheers and merci. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
I have with me Mr Marcel Bertaud, Maison Laurent-Perrier, Asian Zone Director.
Yes.
Thank you very much for being with me.
Merci
and of course,
beaucoup.
This is
Thank you very much.
Laurent-Perrier champagne.
Yes.
How can we actually better appreciate Laurent-Perrier champagne?
Well, I think champagne is one of the greatest drink that human created. It's a long history, but champagne for myself, I always enjoy champagne. It's nice in the morning, it's nice at the lunchtime, it's nice in the evening, it's nice with any kind of dishes.
Yeah.
A lot of people still are drinking champagne just after dinner or before dinner or on great occasions. But champagne can be drinking every day.
It could be a daily thing.
It could be a daily, yes. And you really, of course, you have different kind of champagne.
Yeah.
This is, for example, the Blanc de Blanc,
Yes.
Which is the Chardonnay. It's a great champagne. I personally like it very much, but it's very good with fish,
Right.
because it's dry.
Yes.
Dry champagne, of course, less sugar, nearly no sugar. And it fits very well with this kind of food. But we are drinking the La Cuvée, which is also a champagne that could be, also consumed during all dinner, lunch, with dessert. The rosé is also different. It depends.
One thing we also know, especially after these several years, is that it's also great to pair Laurent-Perrier champagne with Master Yun's art.
Yes, well, you can see it. And
Yes.
I would like to also take this occasion to thank you and the Lotus Water team for promoting Laurent-Perrier. I met Master Yun.
Yes.
Now it's about 18 years ago.
Oh,
In Singapore.
you have known Master Yun for 18 years.
Yes.
Wow.
And Master Yun is, of course, a great person, a good friend of mine, with a lot of qualities, a great friendship. And when I start to work for Laurent-Perrier, I started to work for Laurent-Perrier now, it's about, less than 8 years, yes,
Right.
7, 8 years. Master Yun was drinking champagne at that time.
Yes.
And one day I said, look, I starting to work for Laurent-Perrier.
Why not?
Would you like
Would
to
you like
try?
to-
Let's have a drink together and try Laurent-Perrier. And Master Yun, of course, liked it very much.
Yes.
And since that time, he's drinking only Laurent-Perrier. He's promoting Laurent-Perrier. He's one of the best single customer of Laurent-Perrier in Asia. Actually,
Right.
the biggest single customer for Laurent-Perrier in Asia. So, thank you. Yes, I should say thank you.
It's a great partnership, but I'm just curious, because Laurent-Perrier is like 200 over years old, 1812.
Yes, 200.
And one of the top champagne houses in the world.
Yes, it is, and it's a family-owned business.
Yes.
Which is very important
Till today.
till today.
Till today.
Yes,
So
it's not belonging to any big group. It's
Right.
The two sisters, Alexandra and Stéphanie de Nonancourt,
Yes.
who owns the brand, and it's the quality of the champagne is great. The taste, it's a great maison.
Yes.
And really, what I like in this brand is people actually love Laurent-Perrier as a product because of the quality of the wines,
Right.
The quality of the products.
So many years, such a long-standing and family-owned champagne. How did this partnership with Master Yun's art came about?
When I met Master Yun and when he started his art, we exchanged a lot about the projects, potential exhibition out of Singapore. And I was one of the first to really push him to get out of Singapore, to do some exhibitions out of Singapore, in Europe, in US, in Japan, in other Asian countries, because fengshui is a great art.
Yes.
Fengshui is respected science all around the world. And I was sure that this new art of fengshui done by Master Yun could have has a lot of big potential and a great communication with people. So I say I'd be so happy. Actually, I asked to Master Yun to be part of the package.
Right.
I mean, to be part of the events. And when Master Yun started his exhibitions out of Singapore, we had one in Singapore,
That
as
was
you remember.
2017 April in Ion.
Ion, yes.
With Prince Tessel.
So we came, and you know, I mean, I was very happy to participate at that event, but I was also very happy to be with Master Yun in Amsterdam, in Barcelona, in Cambodia.
Yes.
And well, let's hope in Japan soon, and
Yes.
in mainland China, everywhere. I mean, we would like to be with him everywhere. But it was a very good opportunity for us to be linked with this beautiful heart.
Yes. Of course, there's a partnership since 2017.
It's a partnership, yes. It's a friendly partnership.
It's a friendly partnership. Okay, since you talk about this, I'm curious. Since you know Master Yun for 18 years, how's your friendship with Master Yun?
Well, again, he was introduced to me by a mutual friend of us in Singapore, and I personally very interested in fengshui. You know, I've been in Asia for 43 years now, between Japan and Singapore. But I am a true believer of feng shui, and I believe in it very much. So when I had that opportunity,
Yes.
a chance to meet Master Yun, when our common friends introduced me, I was very happy. And you know, when we met the first time, we talk a lot, and I was, you know, the personality. For me, I mean, really, we became friends like this, you know, and
Right.
I kept in touch with him. That was, you know, 18 years ago. I mean, when I moved to Singapore, I always asked him his advice about place to live, and again, it was also a very. I was very happy to see him as a friend, not only talking about feng shui.
Yes.
You know, Master Yun, we can talk about feng shui, we can talk about history,
Yes.
We can talk about culture, we can talk about many things.
Absolutely.
You know? So it's always a pleasure.
Yeah. Do you remember when you first saw Master Yun's art? What was the feel like?
You know, I mean, really, it's the color. I like the brightness.
Yes.
The positivity. I really felt some great. It was really a pleasure, but especially the colors. You know, I like also I mean, I remember I can read some Chinese characters, but I like also very much these Chinese characters.
The calligraphy.
Yes, the calligraphy.
Because you're super well learned in Japanese, that's why you could understand it better.
No,
Yeah.
but I couldn't understand everything. But you know, the calligraphy I like, and yes, I mean, the calligraphy, some peacock you
Yes.
had.
You were there during Ion, the first art exhibition in
yes.
2017. You have seen him in Spain as well, and so on.
Yeah, in Spain, Barcelona. You know, actually, I follow him.
Yeah, thank you. Of all these exhibitions, what is your favorite part of Master Yun's art exhibition?
Alors, in terms, I mean, you know, during the exhibition, he had a lot of, events was linked to the.
Yes.
But in terms of exhibition by itself,
Yes.
what I like very much in Master Yun art is the fans. You know, the fans.
Oh, okay.
I am a big fan of the fans.
You're a big fan of the fans, yeah. The fan that he painted, am I right? Yeah.
That was. He bought these fans, I think in Korea or in Japan.
Yeah, they're right, Korea. Those fans were made in Korea.
And it's very nice, very nice. But you know, I mean, during these exhibitions and during the event, when Master Yun went on stage, did some, some Chinese art. I call it.
When he went to whip the
Whip,
gold.
yes, the gold.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for people in Europe, it's like a magician.
Yeah.
What's going on?
To whip the gold off
Yeah,
the painting. That's why he
everybody was-
revealed all this.
Yes. That was, I mean, it's something amazing.
Yes.
I didn't go to the Thailand. There was one in Bangkok.
It was everyone in the first two rows were filled with gold and silver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this Bangkok I couldn't go because I was in India, I think, for work. I couldn't attend the one in Bangkok, unfortunately.
Right.
But in Europe, I
Yeah.
mean, when people saw that, I mean, it's like, wow.
What's going on? Yeah, everything's
want to
flying
keep it.
everywhere. Yeah. Well, of course, the friendly collaboration and partnership, other than wherever Master Yun's paintings and art exhibition goes, there's Laurent-Perrier champagne.
Yes, and we actually gave some gift of Laurent-Perrier
during the exhibition
yes,
as well.
during the exhibition.
And actually, in his painting, he also uses Laurent-Perrier
yes.
to paint as well. That you know, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
yes.
but that he hardly can do in the public because he has to put the ink inside, pop the champagne. Despite the pandemic and COVID in 2020 and 2021, actually the collaboration and coming together of Lotus on Water, Masterin's Art, and Laurent-Perrier is even tighter because we had several amazing projects that went on in this couple of years.
Yes, and you know, I saw a few videos of yours introducing Master Yun Art. We linked to the different cuisines, different places in Singapore.
Right.
Very interesting because you know, I didn't know these places in Singapore.
I also didn't know,
And so many talented people in Singapore.
Yes.
And so interesting people also.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed watching the videos, and thank you. You introduced us to these potential customers. So at the end of the day,
it's the Art Beyond Museum series. So we bring Masterin's art to different significant places in Singapore that people should and go to visit. And you know, it's a complementary of taste and senses.
Yes.
So
and you know, I think the greatest thing is, good food, good champagne, beautiful art. And you know, and talking about this, champagne, food, and art at the same time, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it, you know.
Thank you.
No, really, it's nice, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
Especially during the COVID time, you know, where
you can't go anywhere.
You can't go anywhere,
Yeah.
so you actually see that there are places to go and to discover a lot in Singapore too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
of course, we must thank Laurent-Perrier for being with this project as well.
No, we were very pleased to participate. And I also hope that we could do the same, you know, in Tokyo, in Kyoto, in Seoul, in China, all around the world, because you have great people all around the world who are promoting cuisine.
Yes.
And with Laurent-Perrier and Master Art. Wow, it's a great project for the coming years. You know?
I have to ask you a difficult question.
Yes.
Marcel. You know, we have 5 champagnes, 5 cuvées.
Yes.
That goes with Masterin's art in Art Beyond Museum. So if they buy, then we will give them the 5 cuvées. The La Cuvée, the
Cuvée Rosé,
Millésimé, Demi-Sec, and then we have the Grand Siècle.
The Grand Siècle, yes.
The difficult question is that of these 5 cuvées, which is your favorite?
Alors, there is one cuvée that which is available in Singapore, but not that much, is Alexandra Rosé.
Yeah.
Which is also a great rosé.
Yes.
I hope that we could drink Alexandra Rosé with you soon. But personally, Grand Siècle,
of course,
is my favorite, and this Blanc de Blanc. This
Blanc de Blanc is a new thing.
It's a new, yes. It was launched last year in Europe, and had a big success. Of course, it's limited, so we are not selling everywhere. You have, in Singapore, you are the only one.
We are the only one Singapore
to have Grand Blanc de Blanc in Singapore and in Asia, except Japan.
That means in Asia, only Japan. And
Japan
Lotus
has Blanc de Blanc in few outlets,
right?
And
Lotus on water.
Yes.
So it's so limited. Yes. And of course, we see that on the Blanc de Blanc, we have Masterin's sticker on it that says that it's on the Great Wall of China project that puts together. This, in many areas, we have highlighted about this, but this one catches my attention.
This one actually was given to me.
It's Blanc de Blanc.
It's a Blanc de Blanc. It's a Magnum. It's a Magnum. It was given to me, but of course, when I got it, I said, I'm sure that Master Yun will be very happy to get this Magnum
Blanc de Blanc.
So I got it from France in Japan,
right?
And I brought from Japan to Singapore. And I offer it.
Oh, he has gone to so many places.
Yes, it travels from Europe to Japan and to Singapore.
Goodness,
it's heavy.
So how many of this Magnum Blanc de Blanc are there?
You are the only one. In Japan, the Magnum may be 2 people, and Master Yun 3. That's all.
And in the whole world?
In the whole world, I think you have more but it's really limited.
Right.
I cannot tell you the exact number out of Asia but in Asia, I can tell you Master Yoon and two
persons in
VIP,
Japan.
very important customer of Laurent-Perrier in Japan.
In Japan.
That's all.
So it's super limited.
No,
And
but it's.
I think we are honored to actually
Yes,
receive
when
this.
you open it, call me, I'll come and I join you. Because actually,
Yeah.
you have to know that the best champagne is good everywhere, but the Magnum, if you drink champagne inside the Magnum, it's very good.
Okay.
So
Look forward to the
let
occasion
me
to
know,
do that.
give me a call. I will
fly
join you anytime.
back to Singapore for
anytime.
this.
Yes.
We really are grateful and pleased to have been working with Laurent-Perrier since 2017, sponsoring and partnering with Master Yoon's Arts. We look forward
Thank
to
you so much.
many more good years.
Thank you.
And wonderful years, and of course, together with Master Yoon's Arts, with Laurent-Perrier Champagne as well. Cheers!
Champagne.
Champagne
Cheers.
for everyone.
Cheers.